Okay, back at Competition Engines, and I just want to do a little video. I haven't done one for a while. Santos Xes pack. Now we have not done a video with this car. We built it over a year ago. Literally engine bay and complete driveline with all the little tricks we do, bits and pieces. This is like a no prep car. Driver, he's done a lot of driving. This car's very reliable. People would have seen it on the street driving everywhere, all the car shows and race events and so on. And it's a testament to the work the boys do and the combination we have produced. So if we go to the engine bay, this is a 9.5 deck Cleavor. I think it's 447 cube. Nitrous motor. So it made mid to high sevens. It actually made more on pump gas than E85, which is the norm. People might be surprised, but we tried many carbies and so on at that time, and on E85 it was, I think it made 750 odd or 760. Fell short of the petrol. Petrol will always make more power than E85. There's no doubt about that. But the convenience of E85 and the convenience of nitrous kit, which he uses on the track, and spraying E85, and it's been reliable. You know, the car's proven, it works, the engine's reliable. Now this has our 937 lifter upgrade. Now, as I've said in previous videos, to date, there's not one lifter in any of our conversions we've done with this 937 lifter that's come back or failed. It's a common thing in the world where lifters eventually fail, and I think we've hit this combination, this 937 lift upgrade we do on the button, because these tappets have been checked. The car's come in today after long, lots of driving and so on, and I have not had to put a spanner to the tappets. Has a 14 intake and 16 exhaust lash on this particular can. It's like a 435 lobe. So it's a little bit faster than your street roller. There's no secrets here. This is a great combo. Made good power, good torque. Made 1,000 or just under 1,000 on the bottle. Has glide in it. Has our catch can / fuel tank, so standalone nitrous system. We'll go up and have a little fuel pump. Has all our Mazia water pump. Sano doesn't muck around. He wants the right stuff. He buys it once. Pro Systems Carby 1100, very reliable deal. Some of the stuff he had from his previous car that he's upgrading now, so we used a lot of his componentry. We can get in detail. Fuel system in the boots, in the ute, sorry. We've got some hidden little tricks. Shifting the console. Stuart wired this car for Sano. He dealt with him direct. Has a Haltech dash. Fuel Tech Nano, so carbureted with the Fuel Tech that controls the with Haltech that controls the nitrous and so on. Has our Vision wheels. That's a 17 front and 15 back. They're a good wheel. It's not overly priced and looks good, so you can hit us up for that. They're our wheels. We get all that imprint around it, CNC'd. So as you can see, suspension, it's probably a dead giveaway, the separation. So we specialise in leaf spring things. Cars, Sano's had another play with it. So yeah, they've got this thing, it should work good on the track. Hasn't raced it to date, but just a lot of street driving. So we'll go up and have a look. Okay, so we've gone up on the hoist. You can see that's one of our diffs with the correct pinion angle. Calvert rear 9-way adjustable shocker. Our Caltrack mono-leaf, so you can see the car's done a lot of work, It's not hidden, it's driven. Big strange F100 style drums. These, we've talked about these before. Has the greasable hangers. So no resistance there, lets the suspension do what it wants to do without no resistance. Fuel system, in the ute. So he bought the car for stocky engine, and literally we've built a whole driveline sway bar that is disconnected for the street. I don't know why, but I understand some people think they're no good for the street. I've always run them with no issues, but he's disconnected that for the street, I'm guessing. Has one of our diff centers, has an exhaust system that we built at the time. As you can see, that's his glide that he supplied. That was from his previous build that we freshened, or got freshened by Mark. That's a little trick. That's a pump that when you are between rounds, you can turn that pump on. Circulates oil from the transmission to the trans cooler that has a fan on it. And it will cool your transmission down between rounds. Very little, nice little product that we've created. We don't push them that much. We use them in all our bigger builds that the auto will get hot, and that's the way to cool it. That's our in-house cross member. So a lot of this stuff we make, people probably don't know we make it. We sell a shitload of it. That's our Ford wheelwood front end brake kit. As a coilover in the front. One of our monster sumps, as you can see, big oil pan. Yeah, it just has all the goods. Has a set of handmade extractors that were in his other car. Sorry about the footage. You know, we got regulators for transmissions, pressures, and so on. So we've got a lot of things in this car that you can adjust to make this thing hook and work on no prep. Now, Santa hasn't, I don't think, played with this stuff yet. We haven't had the opportunity to help him to play with this stuff yet, but it's all here. Transmission pressures, sensors, and so on that can equate to a fast, no prep car. Hard line for fuel line. So this is all the stuff we do. Like I said, the chassis was what it was, and we've added a banger drive line to it, and that's the car there. You know, everything's done specifically, hidden, run nice, clean. There's your standalone fuel pump up there for the nitrous, so that's standalone, so you can put race fuel in there and pump fuel in the carburetor if you like. So that's the car there. Video's a bit average, but it gives you the picture of this build we done over a year ago and the reliability of the engines we build, and we build them for a purpose. The purpose of this car is to drive on the street 99% of the time, and maybe 1% of the time he'll race it at Heathcote or whatever. So we build engines to suit the application. Don't forget that. We don't build engines to flex muscle on the engine dyno and say, look at us, but it shits itself in 2 months. That's not what we're about. Street cars is what we cater for.